In this video we're going to take a look at the dashboard of the Carver, and we're going to have a look at each of the controls and just go into a little bit of depth of what the display shows, that sort of thing. So stay with me and we'll have a quick look round. I've tried to find a nice quiet place, but we do have some birds making noise in the background and the odd bit of traffic going past, but apart from that we should be alright. So we'll just take a look now down at the steering wheel. Through the steering wheel there we've got the dash, and currently the ignition's off. So see if I can focus. There we go. We've got the hazard warning button, so you press that down and you can see both indicators there, and then lift it up if we need to, and then if we turn on the ignition we can see there's a bit of a startup sequence, self-test, and then we're good to go. And what we've got on the left is we've got the handbrake symbol there, because that's currently applied, and we've got the power symbol here, and obviously you saw the indicator lights previously, but we've got the stalk here, and we can see that you get the individual flash, obviously depending on where the stalk is. We've always got lights on the Carver regardless of this switch here, and that's because it's a motorbike class. But if we want full beam, we've actually got to make sure that that's turned over so that when we push forward we get the full beam, because if we turn the switch off we lose the full beam even though the stick's forward. So that's something to bear in mind. I'll just pull the stick back, that makes no difference really. So you could leave the stick forward in theory and then just twist this for the on off of the lights. Obviously if it's off it won't function, but we still get, regardless of that being in the off position, we still get the normal sort of motorcycle headlights behaviour when the ignition's on, when we're going forward, backwards, etc. Beyond the stalk you can see there that currently there's a green light coming from the neutral symbol. It's hard to focus, there we go. And above that we've got the drive and the reverse, and you just literally press those to change modes of motion. And if we take a look now closer at the dashboard, what we've currently got on display are two ends on the left there, and we've got 49, which is the current estimated mileage, and that's what the M stands for. And we can see the current state of charge is around 80%. So we've got that at the top bar here, just get my hand in there, and we've also got it sort of represented here as well. That's the temperature gauge at the top there, and that's the actual sort of fuel, if you like, with the fuel symbol, but the battery power. So that kind of mirrors the bar up there. Currently obviously we're doing 0 miles per hour. We've got two buttons down here, we'll just explore what those do. So if we press the right hand one we switch the numbers here, and there's a toggle round. So we've got a trip meter there, back to there. So in total we've done 506 miles currently on the odometer, therefore that's what that's saying, odo. Don't know if you can see that. And then if we switch back here is the trip meter, and I think that resets with the left hand button. Let's just see, maybe it's, oh no, that's the mode switch, sorry. So we've got normal mode at the moment. Let me just hold that, maybe that's what resets. Yeah, so you hold that and your trip meter resets, and if we press it again we've still got the 49 miles estimated remaining, and we've still got the 506 on the odometer, but we have reset the trip meter. Now the 49 miles remaining, that is very much of a guess. That varies quite a lot depending on how fast you're accelerating, whether you're going up and downhill, that sort of thing. So it's not very much of a guide, it's very much guesswork. That it's better to sort of try and get used to the percentage bar and go off that. And obviously if you get down to 20%, because it's quite a small battery, then you really need to be thinking about charging, if not before. So that's what we've got on the screen there. If we just angle that a bit. So if we now look at this left hand button, so we're currently NN, which is one of those N's is for neutral and the other is for normal. So if we hold that down, we've got the normal there, and if we hold it briefly and let go, we switch to sport mode. So we're still in neutral, but we're now in sport mode. And if we do the same sort of thing again and press and release, we've got comfort mode, which is more like an economy mode. And then we get the C. Usually I leave that in the normal mode. It doesn't seem to make a massive amount of difference, but we've got it all the same. We've got the left stalk we've looked at. The right hand stalk, as you might imagine, is the windscreen wipers. Off is at the top. Intermittent doesn't do anything, but then we've got low and we've got high. And then if we were to pull that towards us, pull the stalk towards us, we should get the spray. I'm having a bit of an issue with that at the minute. I'm not quite sure why. It definitely does work some of the time, but I'm not sure what's going on at the minute. Might have to get that looked at. And then in the centre of the steering wheel we've got the horn, and that's basically all the controls, except for if you call them controls, we've got a USB port there we can charge a phone or something from. Above that we've got the blower, which blows if you press the top one, cold, and if you press the bottom one there's heated air. And then centre, it's just everything's off. Below the steering wheel we've got, on the right hand side here, we've got the amplifier, and that's currently on, and you just push and hold to turn it on and off, or you twist for volume. Simple as that. So just turn that off. Right, down there we've got the handbrake. Rather than being a horizontal handbrake with traditional cars, this one's mounted vertically, but it operates in exactly the same way. You push the button and pull it towards you in order to put the handbrake on, and you push the button and push it away from you forwards in order to disengage the handbrake. And obviously that brakes the rear wheels just as you'd expect. Okay, not really controls per se, but we've got the door locks here and we've got the handle there. So that just opens us so. And there's one each side because we've got a door each side, so that one's currently locked. Then what we've got is the sliding windows, so there's a release catch here, and we can open that and we can adjust the mirrors as we need to. We've got the door blower vents there, so that's where the air comes out, and we've got the same on this side. So there's the vent exit and the release catch and sliding window. So all very simple. So that's a quick tour of the Carver cockpit. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks very much.